knows that in Russian high school, everyone knows how to shoot a gun, how assemble and disassemble AK-47. People go through military training in high schools. They know how to do CPR. They know how to survive in a forest and get out of the forest. And most of the Russian people are very physically strong because of how high requirements are for a PE. In my PE class, to graduate, you had to be able to do push-ups, even for girls, and elevated pull-ups. There's so many differences between Russian and Canadian high school. Russian girls learn how to sew, how to cook. Guys learn how to build stuff, how to repair stuff. All the classes in Russia are not selective. And we had from 8 to 13 classes a semester. They were all mandatory. And if you failed one, you can't move on. Here in Canada, I think the maximum you have 6 classes a semester, and they are selective. When I went to high school here in Canada, I took grade 12. I didn't take math, but I saw my friend's notes from grade 12, and the math that he was doing was the same that I did in grade 7 in Russia. And speaking of high school, Russia has only 11 years of high school, and if you want, you can actually go to university after 9 years, when in Canada, there is only one option: you study for 12 years. And some teachers were so rude in Russian high school. I remember like today when a girl said, let's say, I forgot to do the homework, teacher could say, well, you forgot to do the homework, but you didn't forget to do your makeup. Or when guys were saying that they forgot homework at home, teacher could easily reply, well, you didn't forget your brain at home, did you? Oh my God, thinking about it right now and living in Canada, this is so rude, but it was normal back then. In Russia, you have to raise your hand to go to the bathroom. And if teacher is in a bad mood or like thinks that they're in the middle of something, they can make you wait until the end of the class. And we also had the bell for when class ends. And teachers often were saying that bell is not for students, bell is for teachers. And we could easily study through this whole break. In Russian high school, doesn't matter whether you are in a private school or regular public school, you have to wear a uniform or something that looks like the uniform. And if you go to the same school location, let's say from grade 1 to grade 11, you would be studying with the same people for 11 years. When here in Canada, you meet new people when you switch to middle school, high school, and also you go to different classes with different people. And here in Canadian high school, lots of students already had a car when they were like 16, 17, 18, when in Russia, even some teachers didn't have a car. Well, that's another story. Teachers didn't get paid much, but students, even in the last grade, 11th grade, didn't have a car. You can only get driver's license when you're 18, so you would get it like during your 11th grade. And also it was expensive to get a license. It was expensive to get and maintain the car. So I don't think even anyone now in 11th grade can afford a car.